guys, Tim started showing up food to the brew house not too long ago. And if you've been here before and heard us say, he has a lot of great songwriting. I'm sure he's going to do that tonight. Are you going to do any covers tonight?
All originals.
All originals. Looking forward to it. Say hey to Tim Kroeck.
Yep. Thank you very much. All right, this first song is about a guy who lives in a small town and cheats on his wife. And the whole town knows, his wife knows it, everybody knows it. And every time he cheats on her, he feels like he's got to confess or he can't fall asleep. But after a while, she gets kind of tired of it. And every time he tries to confess, he kind of just turns she turns the story to something else. And so he can't sleep, and for days and days, and his guilt manifests itself in the form of a bird. I heard about this guy. Yeah. It's called Bird. On the wire, looking through my window like he knows how to spot a liar. Cocks his head, stares me down, knows the dirty secrets in this dirty little town. Baby, I don't care about the sun. Lay in this bed till the day's done. It'll be back tomorrow to get this world, sleep away the sorrow. I can't make it right. He's been pecking at my pains. He's typing out a message. There's no one to share the blame. He can't last all day. Yeah, sooner or later he's gonna have to fly away. Baby, I don't care about the rain. I hear the thunder rolling like the coming of a train. Let it wash away the past. Bad news in this town travels oh so fast. I can't make it right. Sings a song outside my door, a song about a man who thought he needed something more. It's just a truth with wings. It's pain and misery, best forgotten things. Baby, I don't care about the stars. They'll be out tomorrow night, no matter where we are. Take me at my word. And troubles can fly away on the wings of the bird. Help me make this right. This next song I wrote about 15 years ago in Cape Coral. was paging through the TV one night. I came across an old movie you guys have probably seen, American Werewolf in London, and it was the bar scene. And for whatever reason, it kind of took me back when I started going to bars and kind of the whole Predator versus Prey thing. So it's called Howling at the Moon. Neon light like a moth to the flame. There's a jungle of flesh. I call my name. Oh, they're calling my name. Red high heels of a black limousine, dressed so sheer there's nothing left to be seen. Oh, there's left to be seen. And I'm howling at the moon, shouting at the stars, walking the strip and hitting the bars. Daylight'll be here, I'll sleep past noon, howling at the moon. Well, the silicone caravan is heading towards me, parting the crowd like Moses is parting the sea. Whoa, they're parting the seas. I nod and smile when they wink back at me. The flip of their hand, these ladies drinking for free. Yeah, they're drinking for free. And they're howling at the moon, shouting at the stars, walking the strip and hitting the bars. Daylight hangovers to be here soon, howling at the moon. Well, the cougars and the mills got that day glow lipstick on. Claws painted same, you know they're ready for the hunt. The beast is on the prowl tonight with a taste for human flesh. It won't stop till it gets just what it wants. Gets what it wants. Sex hangs in the air like cigarette smoke. We all breathe it in, and someone's going for broke. Oh, they're gonna get broke. A skin-tight dress and a push-up bra, skin so perfect you can't find a flaw, not one damn flaw. And we're howling at the moon, shouting at the stars, walking the strip and hitting the bars. Daylight'll be here, oh too soon, howling at the moon. Now it's one last call for alcohol. There's a rush to the bar. Standards, they're starting to fall. Oh my, how they fall. Then it's bedroom eyes and lipstick lies. You listen to the beast that lives between the thighs with its wonderful eyes. And it's howling at the moon, shouting at the stars, walking the strip and hitting the bars. Daylight and regrets to be here soon, howling at the moon. Ow! I think I was channeling Marty Robbins when I wrote this song. But it's a little bit different from a White Sport Goat incarnation. It's about the Oklahoma meth and introduction, drug trade in Mexican cartels. I mean, it's the way he would have wrote it these days, obviously.
Okay.
It's called Confession. Can you turn up the monitors on my guitar just a little bit? That's better, thank you. Forgive me, Father, for I have sinned. And the way it looks, I'm gonna sin again. They took my wife, my family. This just let their bodies hang in a tree. Oh, every now and every then I hear their voices on the wind. I can smell her hair, I can hear their cries. Now I know some men have got to die. The sky is blue, the grass is green. God's in his heaven, he didn't stop a thing. They said it's a case of identity, about a man who looked like me. Some meth heads went, named the wrong man, and the cartel came across the Rio Grande. I was out in the field planting wheat. When I returned, they were white as a sheet. I closed their eyes and I cut them down. Later that week, we put them in the ground. The sky is blue, the grass is green. God's in his heaven, he didn't say a thing. Well, I honed my anger like a lightning bolt path, with an edge so sharp it would cut God in half. With my father's knife that he gave me, I headed south from Missouri. Oh, I got to thinking as the miles rolled by. Didn't know the who, but I knew the why. Some ruthless bastards in a godless land are gonna know true evil across the Rio Grande. The sky is blue, the grass is green. If God's in his heaven, he won't say a thing. Vengeance is mine, saith the Lord. Got tired of waiting on his terrible Swiss sword. I guess he put my vengeance up on his shelf. Now we're gonna see if God really helps those who help themselves. I crossed the Rio when the moon was full, just a slip of a man without any soul. It didn't take too long to find some cartel men, and I bled them out in the Mexican sands. Now I get to killing most every day. To the belly of the beast I'll hack my way. Oh, forgive me, Father, I almost forgot. Tonight I'm gonna sin, and I'm gonna sin a lot. The sky is blue, the grass is green. If God's in his heaven, he won't stop a thing. I have no idea why I wrote this next song. It's called Flyboy. Tommy loved his gliders, and I was in the trains. I dream about the rails, dream about his planes. We were barely 9 years old, too young to understand how to fit in this world. God even had a plan. Tommy was the wild one, and I'd just go along. Better to ask for forgiveness than permission to be wrong. He bought aviator goggles and a helmet made of leather. He said, brother, when I get up there, it'll be a different kind of weather. Hey there, fly boy, you got your head up in the sky. I don't know why, boy, I just know you've gotta fly. I know you'll try, boy. Make your home up in the clouds. You make me smile, boy, but you also make me proud. For his 15th birthday, he revealed his master plan. It was a great big pair of wings sticking out the back of Billy's van. Bones of bamboo and balsa wood and a plastic sheet for feathers. The wind was blowing out of Illinois. It was the perfect kind of weather. We all drove to Johnson's Bluff and everybody grabbed the wing. Tommy put his arms in the strap, he could hear the angels sing. Walked into the edge of the cliff, he grinned and then he jumped. And just for a moment, all of our hearts forgot to pump. Hey there, fly boy, you got your head up in the sky. I don't know why, boy, I just know you've gotta fly. I know you'll try, boy. Make your home up in the clouds. You give me a fright, boy, but you also make me proud. We all stood at the edge of the cliff. We watched him disappear. One thing's for certain, no one had clean underwear. Listening for a sound below, we were thinking he was dead. Second and a half later, he was soaring above our heads. Flew out towards a river, and we lost him over the trees. Crashed on the banks of Big Muddy, he was stuck up to his knees. One wing was floating downstream, and all his clothes were torn. Pulled him from the muck, put him in the truck, and Flyboy was born. Hey there, Flyboy, got your head up in the sky. I don't know why, boy, I just know you've gotta fly. I know you'll try, boy. Make your home up in the clouds. You make me laugh, boy, but you also make me proud. Well, the years pass like rain on glass. It's there and then it's gone. Tommy got his license. He was flying before too long. Some Arabs got in the cockpit as he was soaring through the heavens. Back then we called it Tuesday. Now they call it 9/11. Hey there, fly boy, you had your heart up in the sky. I don't know why, boy, I just know you had to fly. I know you tried, boy, to make your home up in the clouds. You make me cry, boy, but you also make me proud. Tommy loves gliders, and I was in the trains. I dream about the rails, and he'd dream about his planes. All right, fellow songwriters, if you ever wrote a song that you thought you sing it in public, you're probably gonna go right to hell. This is that song. There is some extremely dark humor in the middle of this thing. Just remember that the humor is in the improbability of the situation ever occurring. So with the Karens and the Kens in the world, just learn to laugh. It's called Walk on Water. You can walk on water, you can walk on air. You can walk on water, you can walk on air. If you don't know where you're going anyway, it'll get you there. You can take both feet, you put them on the ground. You can take both feet, you put them on the ground, you move them up and down around the whole damn town. You can walk a straight line across the universe. You can walk a straight line across the universe. Where you end up is where you started out first. You can walk away from me, and I can walk away from you. We can walk away from everything, there's nothing we can't do. But in the end we'll meet again, because time folds in on itself. Now I know what you guys are thinking. Tim, you had a nice upbeat song about walking around, which is a departure from you. Most of your songs are damn depressing. Then you said something about walking a straight line across the universe, and time folded in on itself. It's like you were making some veiled reference to string theory. Well, maybe, kind of, sort of, I don't know. You see, when the music lights upon you, she gives you options. The first option, the option I chose, was walking a straight line across the universe. The second option, the more controversial option, was something completely different. You see, depending on who you ask, there's anywhere from 170 to 190,000 words in the English lexicon. English has been roughly spoken for about 1,000 years. So about in that time, anywhere from 4 to 6 billion people have said something at least once in English. So as you can guess, that's hundreds of millions, if not billions, of combinations. Well, tonight, you're going to hear 8 little words strung together that has never been uttered on the face of this planet before. So the other option, the option I didn't choose, and I'm not making this up, was this. You can throw frozen babies in a wood chipper. Yeah, I know. Trust me. That's a fucking lyric I wrote my life and I couldn't use it in the song. It's okay. Don't be afraid to let that resonate. Now, the reason I couldn't use that is actually a twofold answer. Number one, if I was to get the song published, I didn't think throwing frozen babies in a wood chipper was a commercially viable option. That's a tough sell. Now, the way the world's going, in 10 years, that might be our national anthem, but right now, hard to make money on that. Secondly, if I use that line, I'm gonna make another line or two shorter than haiku fashion about little pieces of baby's nose and toes and bones being shot up a wood chipper in a graceful arc, where it winds at the base of a majestic tree in the forest. All the same time, little shreds of pink baby skin frozen are floating down to the ground like pink snow. Whoa. So as you can see, it wasn't a moral problem, it was me more of a monetary and syntactical problem. You can walk away from all your fears. You can walk away from all your fears. When you return, they'll still be here. You can take a long walk along a railroad track. You can take a long walk along a railroad track while you're watching your balance. You better watch your back. So if Bob Dylan did this next verse, it sound like this. You can walk in circles. You can walk a straight line. You can walk in circles. You can walk a straight line where they intersect. You can change your mind. And I can walk towards you. And you can walk towards me. We'll vibrate with a frequency that no one else will see. Because in the end, you are my friend, and we can only live in the now. You can walk on water, you can walk on air. You can walk on water, you can walk on air. If you don't know where you're going anyway, it'll get you there. You can throw frozen babies in a wood chipper. We probably shouldn't do that.
We got one more, right?
One more, then we're done.
One quick announcement. Tim has one more song, and we're going to resume with Tom Kuzma is going to be coming up first, and then Mark Newman after that. So one more song for Tim.
One more song, hopefully a little redemptive after that.
That was excellent.
All right, so I wrote this about a week ago, so hope I remember all the words. It's about a guy who meets his future wife in a fair in a donkey booth in Indiana, and they get married, but he didn't get to spend as much time as he was going to want. It's called Outside of Heaven's Gate. I had a solitary melancholy theme in my own life. I was a Springsteen song, loving someone else's wife. A fair in Elkhart, Indiana, in a roasted out car. I was clearly going somewhere, but I wasn't going far. She was a seminary mercenary defender of the truth. I had a pan full of tickets, walking to her Dunkin' booth. We were both soaked as hell in that warm September rain. When our eyes first met, we knew we'd never be the same. It was so innocent then, back in 1988. I remember it all so well, outside of Heaven's Gate. There was ceremony, matrimony, rings and bended knees. Love and her was simple as a cool summer breeze. Said I love her forever, and forever's what I meant. Face of an angel, she was heaven sent. Big dreams too, dreams of wide picket fence. 15 years of bliss, then my DNA got bent. 5 long months with the useless dance of death. Said I loved her forever with my last ragged breath. Then I closed my eyes, remembered our first date. I can see it so clearly now, outside of Heaven's Gate. St. Peter drew off his readers, he said, God damn it, man. Threw his sorry over his shoulder, he said, I think you understand. You're stubborn as a mule, and buddy, that's no sin. I've been telling you for 15 years you can walk right in. I said, St. Peter, holy greeter, I don't blame you for your bent. When I said I loved her forever, then forever's what I meant. Now I've been standing here for all these years, I know it's not a sin. Been standing here for all these years, you let my baby in. Oh, St. Peter, you know me all so well. If I can love her there in heaven, then I'll love her down in hell. Oh, St. Peter, when they finally ring her bell, if I can hold her here in heaven, then I'll hold her down in hell. So I'll keep standing here for all these years, I'm not afraid to wait. Smoking cigarettes with St. Peter outside at Heaven's Gate. Kicking clouds with St. Peter outside at Heaven's Gate. Just waiting for my baby outside at Heaven's Gate. That's all I got.
Nice work, Tim.
Thank you. Good.
You got a plug.
Thanks, sir.
Tim Kroeck, everybody.